thanks to the teachers and friends and the volunteers backstage as we were wrestling with right and wrong mindfulness. Back in the central command is 2 minutes until the next speaker. It's like in the movies, and so many of the volunteers behind the stage staying up late and making this possible. So grateful for these true teachers of mine. And what a morning, from all the way from almost getting Tony Blair to Hallelujah, Bodhisvaha, to all the promises and pitfalls of modern mindfulness in the modern age. And here we'd like to offer some stories, maybe it can be themed way before mindfulness or on the way to mindfulness. So like many people my age growing up in China with parents telling us, study hard, don't worry about any chores in the house, and go to the US of A for college and to become a professional. And so I did, coming to the US 10 years ago, and at age 18 for college, graduating at the valedictorian, and then went to work for a consulting firm in San Francisco. Parents are happy. And soon after arriving in the Bay Area, dear friends gifted me a book called Highway Dharma Letters. It's the story of 2 American Buddhist monks undertaking a 3-step, 1-vow pilgrimage from LA all the way to Ukiah. And one of the 2 going monks is here with Sure. And reading that book for a few pages every morning for a few weeks, it's shifted something inside. So beforehand, the leading question in life had always been, what do I want to do with my life? But slowly, the new question, almost like a prayer, was, if I give myself more fully, how could this body and mind be of service? And a few months later, a clear inner voice arose to quit my job and go on a pilgrimage back to China. There's a strong intuition that we're just at the dawn of a planetary, ecological, and spiritual awakening, and Mother Earth was beckoning me to join in the work from the homeland. And I called my dad on Skype and told him that I'm going to quit my job, give up the green card process, and ride a bicycle from California to China. And he gave me a good scolding. I had to hang up the phone and cry for 10 minutes before dialing back, because I don't know how to explain to him that this was a calling beyond my decision, that this is to take the practice, the teaching of the Buddha, into modern day practice, and to take the work of cultivation onto a bicycle. I would observe the precepts of no killing, no stealing, no lustfulness, no intoxicants, no meat eating, and no profit seeking along the way. And inspired by the monk's practice of the alms round, I decided not to use money for lodging, but instead go every evening to knock on the doors of strangers and ask if I could sleep in their backyard. So through the 16 countries and 10,000 kilometers in 2.5 years, knocked on for about 1,000 doors, and 1 in 5 of those families would say yes. And all the families who say yes would always feed me dinner and breakfast and let me use a hot shower. And also throughout the pilgrimage, I had 0 flat tire. I'm not here to sell tires, but that was proof enough. And I had met 0 bad person. Those were proof enough that the world is good, and it was not me who was on the pilgrimage. And in the beginning, when I was knocking on doors, I was feeling very self-conscious. And also I was wanting them to say yes. By the end of the day, I was exhausted, sweaty, just wanted to wash, eat, and sleep. If they say no, slam the door, close the door in front of me, I'll feel very hurt and rejected. But slowly I shifted the inner process. So before knocking on the door, I would feel a sense of metta in my heart and silently wish the family well, no matter what their response is. And if they say no, great, an opportunity to pray for another family. And just being on the receiving end of so much love and generosity along the way, I would naturally want to get back to the hosts. So like doing small things around the house, washing the dishes. It was so much fun washing the dishes that halfway during the pilgrimage when I went to visit my parents, which started to wash dishes at home for the first time in my life. It was such a shock to my dad that he said, if this mindfulness meditation thing can transform his spoiled son into a happy and mindful dishwasher, then he will be willing to give it a try. And he did. And he came back from his first 10-day Vipassana meditation a changed person. He quit drinking, quit smoking, became a vegetarian, and soon quit his job, and have been meditating ever since.
Aww.
And that was the trend. I did not expect that from my dad. Such quick turnaround within 1 year of time without me trying to change him. So after 2 years on the road, I arrived back in China, wanting to continue the pilgrimage, visiting those holy places, the acupuncture point of the earth where the spiritual awakening is happening. A few weeks in, I met a Buddhist nun, and in the first meeting, she saw right through my pretense of humility and said bluntly, with what mind are you going around? How have you changed on this journey? She held up such a clear mirror that I could see, although the pilgrimage has helped me grow in some qualities, such as the parami of giving, of morality, of precepts, and of tolerance, but at some very fundamental level, the needle had not moved at all. My ego had not diminished. The former identity of an achiever had dissolved, only to re-establish self as an epic spiritual seeker on a bicycle tour. And also the ability to quiet the mind, the samadhi has not improved. The mind was just as chatty when I sit down after 2 years and still seeking outer affirmation. It was very alarming when she made me see that, because 2 years out of my mid-20s, if I have not changed my deepest habit pattern in that period, it's a good indication that I might not be changing in my whole lifetime. And it means I have to come back and do it all over again. So right then, I decided to drop all other plan and follow the teacher to the monastery, and have been living there for the past year as a full-time volunteer. And upon arriving at the monastery, the teacher said, your mind spins too fast, and you're always trying to stand out. So we're going to put you to do some simplest task, manual labor, where you can use your heart and not your head. So for the past year, in addition to the temple meditation schedule, my job was to clean the toilets, sort the garbage, take out the compost, scrubbing the bird poop on the porch, and collecting mail for the monastery. And I could not have been happier. I almost never leave the temple door, but in every little detail, small tasks throughout the day, it just offers endless possibility to turn the awareness within, to deepen into stillness, and to humble the ego. And in February, during the Chinese New Year, I went back home to spend time with my parents. And by the end of that 1 week, my mom suddenly said, I would like to go volunteer at the temple you're at. So she and my dad came and stayed for almost 2 months volunteering. And by the end, my mom was in tears. She said for the first time in her life, she feels the need for her own spiritual practice, and that the time is urgent. Beforehand, she was supportive of me and my dad, because we had lots of room for improvements. But she didn't feel like she needed to practice herself. But now, that was her turning point. And fellow volunteers asked her, what made her even want to come check out this tiny temple in the countryside? She said, well, my son came back home during the Chinese New Year and made our beds every morning. And I know, and then my mom said, I know it's not my spoiled son who was making our bed. It's our Dharma brother son who was making our bed. And I had forgotten about making their bed, because after a month of scrubbing toilets and cleaning bird poop, making my parents' bed was not at all degrading. It became second nature. Just I see their beds were not made, I would make it. And so these days, my mom and my dad at home, we call each other not father, mother, we call each other Dharma brother dad, Dharma brother mom, Dharma brother son. And we have this feeling that we have been practiced fellow cultivators maybe for a long time. So looking back, one lesson is it's really good to set the bar low so that small improvements would really impress Dad and Mom. But more importantly, seeing that the journey is really deepening, going deeper and deeper into the heart and mind. And no matter how far we go, we are always traveling with our family. And as earlier, Trip Mongyal Dakini reminded us that all living beings have been our mothers. So who is not our family? And may we all deepen into stillness and grow in small service with our Dharma brothers. Thank you.